I'm Emerson.
I'm Noah.
And we are
Underground Sound.
I'll be playing hip-hop music from underground rappers, new school and old school.
And I'll be playing lesser-known hip-hop songs from bigger artists as well as some forgotten classics.
We also do rap album reviews from time to time.
As well as general discussions on everything hip-hop and rap.
So tune in every Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m.
Right here on WSOE.
89.3.
Ain't letting the sucker disturb my sleep. Say it to my face if them words is deep or if I can't even take.
Once again, that was our wonderful ad. I'm Emerson here with Underground Sound. Sadly, Noah was unable to join us again this week. He had a meeting he scheduled a month ago that he just had to do, so that was that. I tried to find us a backup, a little guest star for the show to liven things up, but sadly, all efforts were not successful. So it's okay. We have plenty of music to get through. Things are kind of getting backlogged with the amount of stuff that's been coming out. So we're just going to get right into it, hopefully have a lot of fun in the process. So up first is an artist we've mentioned a few times, is Black Milk. He actually gives us free music here on the station, so that's kudos to him. And one of his better songs, in my opinion, Interpret Sabotage. So we will get right into it. All right, once again, that was Interpret Sabotage by Black Milk. Up next, we have a guy who goes by the name Rapper Big Pooh. Now, he's an interesting individual. He has an awful name, but he is an awesome rapper. I hate the name Rapper Big Pooh. But he has some really good music. He does a lot of work with Apollo Brown. If you're unfamiliar with who he is, he's a producer out of Detroit. Not really that popular, but he's worked with the likes of Odyssey, Ghostface Killah. So he definitely has some notable rappers that he's worked with before, so he definitely is well liked within the rap game. But first up, we have Promised Land by Rapper Big Pooh, and then that'll segue right into a quick commercial break, and then Rapper Big Pooh's song Kings, which is really a lot of great underground rappers. One of my personal favorites, Jalen Santoy. The song Kings is really, really good, so that's why I'm playing it second, because I love it. But yeah, once again, Rapper Big Pooh, his song Promised Land first, and then Kings. All right, real abrupt ending there, but there was a lot of swear words at the end, so I had to edit a lot of that out. All right, so next up we have an artist who goes by the name Problem. Now, the thing with him is that he has some really high highs and some really low lows. Some of his songs have been absolute bangers. He's got a few pretty viral hits, and if you really dig into his discography, you can see exactly why he's not that big of a name. He's got a lot of bad music out there, but he's got a lot of good on top of it, so it's kind of a weird mixed bag. But over the summer, he released a song called Top Off. I actually thought it was really nice, really smooth, really enjoyable. And yeah, I just never got around to playing it earlier in the year here. We had so much music backed up from last year. But we're finally moving into music a little more recent here. So this is off the summer and Problem and his song Top Off. All right, so this next guy has been creating a lot of buzz in the underground scene of music. He's definitely the biggest name in terms of underground artists, so much so to where whether or not he's underground is probably up for debate. But that is Jid, a.k.a. J.I.D. He is absolutely monstrous. He was part of the XXL freshman list for 2018. He was by far the best in that list. And he has really been the mastercraft of just words and really using your voice well, but also very quickly. He's definitely not like Eminem's speed, but he definitely gets himself up there to the likes of one of the greats, if he does at all. The problem with him is that when you look into a lot of his mixtapes that he has released over the years, they're pretty bad. I actually hate all of them so far. But he has a few songs that are truly just immaculate to how good they really are. And so for that, I am really kind of torn between him. But hopefully that will change soon, because tonight at midnight, he will be releasing his newest mixtape, DiCaprio 2. And hopefully it will be much better than what he has produced in the past. And if it's really good, I think he actually has a shot at really blowing up into something huge. Otherwise, he'll probably just stay the same. But yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. So I'm real excited to listen to that. And yeah, so one of the lead singles off that was a song called 151 Rum. He released it a little while ago to kind of preview the album. And we have that one here for you. It's really fast, really fun. And the next one is off his album, The Never Story, which came out last year. A lot of people liked it. I did not. And we're going to play the song Never. I think the song Never is really a testament to just how good he can be. So hopefully that can become a reality tonight. So once again, both by Jid, we have 151 Rum, and then his, in my opinion, his masterpiece, Never. All right, so the next song here is Landslide by Jimmy Tense. This is an artist a friend recommended to me. However, he only had listened to one song and just figured, you know what, this sounds like something Emerson would like. Spoiler alert, I did like it. I loved it a lot, so I ended up digging into Jimmy Tense a lot more, and I found this song, which is by far my favorite Jimmy Tense song. He's a very small name, and I don't even know any songs he's featured on. He's really small. I don't know if he's still making music. I don't really know what's up. He's very small, but his song Landslide is really good, and you should all check it out, which we're going to play right now. Once again, Jimmy Tense and his song Landslide. All right, so this next song is one I've actually been listening to ever since around 5th grade, and I never really kept up with the artist. I just really like this one song. And the song is Fall Back by Jonas, and you've definitely never heard the name because I don't even know what this person's been up to. I basically tried to dig into their discography a little bit more earlier, and there's really not much. She released like one other album 2 years ago, but that's about it, and it wasn't really that good. So this guy's kind of a mystery to me, but this was just a random song I really liked that I came across a long time ago. I don't even remember how. Might have been like a YouTube recommendation a long time ago. But yeah, I just really enjoyed it, and it really never got old for me. So kudos to this song. Once again, Jonas and his song Fall Back. So this next artist, she's one of the very few female rappers out there. Sadly, there's really not that many. There's a decent amount in the underground scene, but still, there's just really not that many of them, which is weird. Her name is Scribe Cash. And this one has a very interesting story, actually. I was really just messing around on my phone, and I got a notification from Twitter saying that so-and-so, some random name I didn't recognize, just started followed you. I assumed it was just some BS thing, but I looked at it anyways, and it was her, Scribe Cash. I had never heard of her, no idea who she was, and I figured... this happens a couple times, actually. I think I follow too many other rappers on Twitter, so naturally anyone who's trying to get more followers, gain a little publicity, they just kind of go on like a following spree on anyone that follows another rapper, and I kind of got hit in the crossfire there. So my rule of thumb really with this is I click on their link that they have for their music, and I listen to the very first song that comes up. If it's good, I'll dig a little deeper. If not, I just skip over it and ignore it and basically try to forget about this person's existence. Because trust me, there are a lot of really bad SoundCloud rappers out there that will follow you in hopes for you to actually listen to their music. But I gave Scribe Cash a chance, and the very first song I listened to was this one right here, Langston Hughes Freestyle. And I was actually blown away, so much so that I immediately followed up after listening to that song, listening to the rest of her 2 albums at the time, and I believe she has 4 as of now. She released a new one with the single Queen just, I want to say a month ago. Really quality stuff, very impressive. Not my favorite, not completely my style. She needs some work on the production value of her music, but she really does have something there, and it's really interesting. So it's just kind of funny that this random person followed me, and voila, they're pretty impressive. I checked recently. She is not still following me, so sadly I don't have any proof now. But she was at one point, trust me. So once again, Scribe Cash and Langston Hughes Freestyle. So in case you don't remember, a couple weeks ago, me and Noah mentioned how the Diplomats, a.k.a. Dipset, we're going to have a reunion and release a new album sometime soon. I did not know the date of the album at the time, but it turns out it was actually this Friday. So I gave it a listen, and it's actually pretty quality. Not their best. Really no songs in particular stuck out to anything quite great, but everything was solid, and I gotta say, they really do know what they're doing with music. They're fun, they're upbeat, and, you know, as I've said in the past, they're just a really enjoyable kind of lost in the time type rap group there. But one of their older, I guess, big hits, My Love, is what we'll be playing here, since I wasn't able to get a hold of any clean music just yet, and I didn't have time to edit it myself. So we're playing one of my personal favorites by them, once again, the Diplomats, and their song My Love. So the last artist we'll be digging into a little bit is Joe Budden. He is definitely one of the bigger names now. He's made himself quite well known in the podcast industry and quite well known in anger management industry, I suppose. He's been known for getting very angry during his interviews and really being saying a lot of outlandish things and really just being off the walls bonkers. Which is weird then, because then no one actually listens to his music that he released years ago. He used to be a member of Slaughterhouse, a very underrated rap group out of Detroit. He kind of just his music kind of all flew under the radar, and then he started doing interviews and podcasts, and then he blew up again, so good for him. But his music's really quality, and to show you here, we have a couple examples. My two favorites by him, Runaway and Slaughter Mouse. Both really good songs, and give them a listen. All right, and once again, that was Joe Budden. And that will conclude our episode of Underground Sound. Hopefully Noah will be available next week. We have a lot to get has been getting piled up. We have our Hate It or Love It segment. We still really want to review the FM album by Vince Staples. And we might be, I'm going to try to squeeze in the top 5 albums in our opinions for the year, since it will be coming to a close. But yeah, a lot of exciting things coming up, and hopefully we'll be able to get them all through before we're back on winter break. So yeah, enjoy your week, and we will see you next week. Once again, I'm Emerson, Noah's not here, and we are Underground Sound.